I came here about 23 years ago for 2 weeks' work, just doing some fencing. And I don't know, one thing led to another, and I guess I felt good here, and it felt nice here, and it always has, and I just never left. And I still, to this day, I love my job, and I love what I do here at Brick Bay, and I love the support I get from Richard and Christine and Anna, and it really is a family operation. It's amazing, and you know that comes through in the wine. You know, it really does. We put so much effort into what we do here, and just making sure that everything's good. You know, and it's a big thing for them to have the place like that, and I think they're very proud of what they've achieved here. So at this time of year we're pruning. We've had harvest, we've removed the nets. It's time to take a break for a little bit, and then we start our pruning. It's a big job. It's a big, tough job in the winter. Lots of cuts to be made. Annette and I do all the cutting generally. And then we have a team of backpackers come in, often led by Byron, who's our tractor operator. And we've made the cuts. Everything has to be pulled out of the vines. Tough job. So we bring the guys in and we just stick at it through rain, and the only thing we can't do in the rain is make the cuts. Everything else we can keep going with. So we want to leave two nice canes. We want to leave 2 nice spurs, and then we cut everything else off, stripped out and removed from the vineyard completely. So once we've made the cuts, we put on an organic pruning paint onto every wound, trying to minimise disease risks on the vines themselves. As we've made the cuts, stripped it out, we're left with some canes sticking up in the air still. So we'll take those canes and we'll wrap them on the wire, and that's the fruiting cane for the following season. All these decisions are made so that we can produce a low quantity of grapes with a high concentration of flavour. So next week we're releasing the 2018 Chardonnay. So this will be our 3rd release of Chardonnay. The vines are getting a little bit of age to them now, so we're seeing a lot more structure in the wines. It's a great variety to grow in the vineyard. We're really enjoying growing the Chardonnay. Nice bunches. They burst early, and they get picked early because they ripen so fast in the summers that we have here. And they're on a lovely north-facing slope, and we get the gentle sea breezes coming up, and all that will come through in the wine. And when you're tasting the wines, you'll understand the whole terroir and how we approach things with Brick Bay. We're also releasing a 2016 Petit Verdot. So that's a standalone Petit Verdot, which is quite a rare thing to do. And we've done that in the past where we've had a standalone Malbec or a standalone Merlot. So it was interesting for us to try a standalone Petit Verdot, and it's a very small release, I think 49 cases in total. So it's an interesting wine. It's a great wine for big dishes, big meat dishes, and I would say come and check out our PV. So when Richard and Christine purchased the property a long time ago now, they really had a good vision of what they wanted to do and what they wanted to achieve. And as it's evolved over the years, and I've been through a lot with them with the evolving of this place, and it's really, there's been a real concentration on keeping it sustainable, on keeping the land beautiful, on making sure that everything's thought through before it's acted upon. You know, every decision that's made, we talk through and make sure that it's not going to have a detrimental effect to any part of the ecosystem, from the fish and eels and the bird life, all the way up to the types of insects that we do want in the vineyard and the types that we don't. So Christine, Richard, Anna, myself, we get together often and we talk through how we're going to move forward and how we're going to balance everything on the farm and create this special place which is creating these special wines.